this is Lynda Cromar coming to you from Colorado. I am your branding and social media coach, and today this is the long scope because you know what? It's really important not to miss out on this really special time to build new clients, new prospects, new opportunities to share your business. And blogging is one of the best possible ways to do that. But a lot of people are saying, well, how do I do that? I got so much going on in my life. I'm so busy. I've got all this stuff happening. Well, with a little bit of planning, you absolutely can, and you don't have to be crazy about it. And I've been talking all week about how you can still build your business and not go crazy. So I'm going to shift back, and for a moment you'll see. And then I'm going to show you, this is actually the drafts in my back office of my WordPress. And I don't know if you can see that, but I have 8 drafts set up. Right now, these are just the title of the future blog post, which I will post. They're not completed, and so they're not published yet. But the point is that I'm accumulating right now content. Hello there from Brazil. Welcome, welcome. If you haven't come before, definitely. You know what? Go ahead and share this, because I promise this is worth something to everybody that you know. So, in other words, there is content here that I'm going to be sharing throughout the holidays, and I won't be frantic to try to come up with content, because I've been working on that. A little bit of planning, and your content can be all set up and ready to go, so that you don't have to be actually crazy trying to get it done around all of the holiday stuff that you've already. So in other words, I already have a plan for the entire holiday season ahead of time, so that I will not be having to spend a huge amount of time on building my content, and yet I'll still be able to have contact with my clients, with my prospects, with the people that are interested in my business, and doing it in a way that's going to be very beneficial and helpful to them. In fact, this particular blog post, this particular Periscope will become a blog post. Repurposing is very important. So all of those blog posts you saw are part Periscope and part blog. And you can do that really easily, because you're already creating content right here on Periscope. So why should it not become a content that you can share on your blog? And you can find everything I've done in the past from Periscope on successwithlindacromar.com, because that's where they end up. So that is a quick tip you can do today. You can absolutely be blogging every single day, and it doesn't have to take a lot of your time. And I teach how to do that, because being somebody that likes to use content to attract people, you want to do it in such a way that people like it. It can't always be pitches. It has to be good things that they really want to know about. And blogging is one of the most long-enduring and long-term kinds of content information that you can put up there. And again, it has to be things that your clients, your prospects, your potential new people that are in your team actually want to know. So they don't care about what the ingredients are in your product. They don't care about how wonderful the owners are of your company. What they do care about is, can what you have solve my problems? And if you learn how to answer that question, and I do that every day in my Periscopes, in my blogs, on my Facebook, everywhere I am, I'm always trying to solve problems, because I know that's what people are actually asking. They're saying, how do I solve this problem? And if you find out what the problem is that they're asking that could relate to your product, then you are actually helping people. And if you are helping people, eventually they'll say yes to your product or your service that you want them to buy, as they do every day on mine because of the fact that I share content and information they're looking for anyway. So the question on my Periscope today was, how do I blog during all of this craziness that's going on in my holiday season, and I have all this extra stuff going on? Plan ahead. Have some drafts ready to go. Have some ideas of what you're going to do, so you don't have to fish around and try to come up with content every single day. I have a whole 8 days ahead, and I'm going to continue to do that because it makes it so it's not crazy. So I hope this has been helpful to you, and thanks so much for coming, and thanks for all the replay people. I appreciate you too, and obviously I appreciate the hearts. I've gone way past 300,000, and it's because of you. Thank you so very much, and I will continue to bring you more good ideas on how you can still be in business even during the holidays. So bye for now, and of course connect with me at successwithlindacromar.com. That's the blog where all of the content is. So I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.